we look afar, but what we need is close by. It's just like what she mentioned about sato palm. I think she was talking about sato palm. That's plastic. I think is affordable, and if well utilized, because you look at density, we can start applying those technologies in places like market, parks, you know, all these churches, some using it for maybe outing, crusades, or a gathering that will have more than, because I know there are policies that has to do with number of people that can use one toilet. You understand? So if all these things are made available and enforced, in fact, it will yield a lot of progress. But if you have them, you put them in place, because I know some places those things are installed. There are some occasions that I visited parks trying to carry out sensitization. You notice that they have more than 2-3 toilets, but how are they maintaining it? That is the problem. They don't see it as business. So can we have an enforcement arm that can take this as their responsibility? People are conscientized these days. They don't see it as crime urinating on the major road at waiting. You notice that people just do it as normal business, and everywhere is stinking and all that. You don't know where to step your foot. And even some of these beggars, they contribute to, they bath there. You understand? So sometimes I wonder, is it that we have allowed them to take over that place? Is it that it is beyond the strength of the government? Those people, they can be arrested and given assignment to do. It must not be to lock them in prisons, but you can buy bag of egusi and give them portions to handle in a day. You understand? By the time they do it 2-3 days, they notice that it's not business as usual. You give them the assignment based on what they can carry. I was telling someone the other day, if you mess up, children, they go to prison. There is juvenile for kids. They were about to fight in the market. I said, I will catch you people, and you will know that today you not go home. So they ran away. So if there are some stringent measures on all those things, I think everybody will be productive. You place them. If they say they want to start begging, arrest them, put them somewhere. If it's to be knitting something, let them be busy there. Apply them in the places they are useful. Then give them sense. Some of them, they don't want to go to school. Some, they say they don't have money. Yes, there will be mobile teaching, awareness creation. I think there was a time they had school for Alamajiris. So we can create a mobile school for such people that are stubborn. They want to mess up those facilities. In this Enugu clean team, at intervals, you notice they try their best. The worst, then where they have messed, you notice that they will clean up the next morning. Just go there in the next few minutes, they have messed up again. And we know the set of people that are doing this. Is it that they have overpowered us? Is it that there is no policy that can handle this? Every now and then, it pains my heart anytime I get to Chris Kemi's Upward Old Park. That place is not the same. But thank God, the present government is doing something. I believe by the time he has finished that terminal, it will not be business as usual. But while we wait for that terminal, because it's not something that will be completed in the next 1 month, by the time they have a short-term plan for those areas that has density, prone to open defecation, urination, and make it business for people that want to do it. There are some people that handle a toilet facility for public in a old park. I know how they handle it, but it's not enough. Sometimes you go there, they are risky. So in such cases, people will be pushed to urinate by the side. So we need to co-op, make it an open business. Whoever that is interested, come and register. Then how do we handle the lunatics? how do we handle this, those that are really mad and some that are not mad? You notice that all this littering, nylon pack, sachets and all that, there is one at a Dimbo bus stop, heap of nylon. It has been there, and it was a mad person that packed it. It has been there and nobody, you understand? So all these things, we have an organization, Enugu clean team doing that, but this other party, they are destroying. Let us do something. It's part of those technology. It is close by and we can handle it naturally. And
You know that water, sanitation and hygiene is somehow, sometimes I feel that it is the rural areas that need it most, because those in the town already are aware of the importance of hygiene and water. So first of all, one of the ways that we have collaborated with the WASH program to ensure that the water, sanitation and hygiene is domesticated in our rural communities is by proper representation. The legislators who are in the rural, for instance, myself, who is from a rural constituency, I'm representing the South Rural. I worked with the WASH coordinators in Enugu State, then Ms. Chika Mba, and during the budgeting, I'm going to be talking about everything in once, straight up, because we also do legislative oversight and the budgeting. So before the budgeting of the 2024 budgeting, we collaborated with Eruwasa and others to ensure that we mention or we recommend communities who truly, my own community is a bit of both urban and rural, but there are some other wards in my community that are more rural than the others. Yeah. So we started by making sure that we recommend that water, access to clean water, be cited in such deeper rural areas. So like in my place now, we have Ugwaji Water. Few weeks ago, borehole was sunk there. That's a collaboration of an international NGO that was attracted. I also know that in Ward 11 too, there is an ongoing project, and also in Ward 12, these are proper rural areas. There are projects for water to come up, and the communities have a role to play. In as much as we are also legislating, representing properly to bring out who should have this access to clean water, because you cannot talk about WASH if there is no clean water. So there is a part that the community needs to play, because if those communities do not play that part, you will only end up having projects that will become moribund in a little time. So they have to own the project. So we collaborate with these agencies, the agencies under the Ministry of Water Resources, like the Eruwasa, all of them, all the other MDAs under them, to ensure that we take down the plans and make them to commit to owning those projects, because when they own it, they will protect it. You won't come and see pumping machine and then they ask what happened. They say we don't know. We don't know. But when they own it, they will take care of it. You will not come and see a water project where there are grasses all grown, nobody is taking care of it. There's one that was cited in Ibweze. Ibweze North, somewhere in Ibweze North, we went to commission on behalf of, it was a project of water aid funded by Latter Day Saints. in collaboration. So we this is part of. You also know that there is a water sector law in Enugu State, which gives in the section, I think 103, 105, I can't remember exactly now.
Yeah.
It gives ENWASA the right to collaborate with donor agencies, both local and international. So we are here as legislators to ensure that whatsoever they are doing are in line with the laid down laws according to the water sector law of Enugu State. That was that's 2021 Enugu State water sector law. So the other part of how we help also is, I may say that it's not already happening steady, but we had one when the water sector law was launched in 2021. The people didn't know about it, but just before the budget, they brought it up, they spoke about it, and we helped and made sure that that law was properly launched and made known to Enugu State people. We're still looking at making sure that a common man understands what is in that law. Bring small, short clips and use it as